Just about practice today.
Today's practice was a lot better than yesterday. I think having the young guys out there kind of made us want to work a little bit harder than yesterday. You could just see a big improvement from yesterday. I mean, everybody was flying around on the defense. I mean, guys on offense were making big plays. I mean, it's just a practice that we expected.
Coach said you guys kind of were breaking down mentally at the end of yesterday. How much is the heat really affecting y'all?
I think yesterday the heat got to a lot of us in the first practice. I think it just really got to a lot of us. You know, in the beginning we had a good practice, and at the end, you know, guys just got kind of tired, didn't really want to move, forgot assignments, just missed assignments, mental errors, just things went the wrong way. But today we did a way better job than yesterday.
How are you approaching this year with your increased role, and just what's your mentality right now?
I'm taking it on head first. I know what's expected of me from Coach Saban, my coaches, as well as my teammates. So I'm doing my job, my best to do my job as far as, you know, being the quarterback of the defense as well as being a leader.
What's it like having Coach Smart with you guys a little bit more involved and hands-on?
I think it helps a lot. You know, with Coach Willis, he was a great coach, but he kind of based more on us learning the fronts as far as how to read the running back. But with Coach Smart, we're kind of more involved in the coverage. So you know, we actually know why the safeties are coming down and why we're checking into this coverage now. So I think he's helped us a lot in that area.
We were joking in here about the size of your guys' defensive playbooks, and when the guys get to the NFL, they're like, oh, this is nothing. Talk about how tough that is to learn, and it takes a while to kind of figure it all out.
It's very difficult. My freshman year coming in, it was just, you know, coming from high school, we kind of just ran maybe 3 plays. And then coming here and having to run like 300 plays and learning that all in one fall camp is very difficult. So going into my freshman season, I didn't really understand what exactly I was doing until maybe the 3rd or 4th game. But, you know, I had Rolando and Rashad Johnson in there, so I did all right.
I know you're trying to do that for the younger guys now. Talk about that, your role as a leader and how you're trying to help the younger guys.
You know, I'm trying to do exactly what, you know, guys did to me. I'm trying to be a mentor for the young guys, Jocelyn Fowler and C.J. Mosley, just trying to get those guys in the film room. Show those guys a couple of ways, different ways to read things that the coaches don't really see. You know, just trying to show those guys the ropes.
What's the mentality of this defense? Because you guys, I mean, the script is flipped this year, where you guys are seen as the weaker link.
I kind of feel like we're going in with like a warrior mentality. You know, a lot of people are saying that the offense is going to be the strong part and the defense is going to be the weak part, but I mean, we don't really see that. I feel like this year we're going to be just as good as we were last year. We don't have the size, and we make up with it with speed, talent, athleticism. So I feel like we're going to do just as good a job as we were last year.
Dante, I was talking to Coach, and I was asking him about the players yesterday, and you guys. You all seem to strike me as the process and finding the identity. You sound a lot like Saban. And I asked him about that today, and he said that sounds great, but what's more important is, are they walking the walk? And so I'm just wondering, from a team perspective, from you seeing the team, are they walking the walk? You know, or is it something where you have to come behind them as a leader and say, hey, no, we need to stay and you know, practice extra or watch film, or is it something that, you know, everybody's kind of doing on their own?
I kind of feel like everybody's just doing it on their own. I mean, and I don't think in anybody's mind, offense or defense, that anybody's being complacent. And, you know, I see Mark and Trent keeping the younger guys after to, you know, work on ladder drills. I mean, me and Chris Jordan, we kind of keep the linebackers back a little bit later, maybe just even to watch just a couple of clips of film. So I just kind of feel like nobody wants to be complacent. I feel like we have a lot to prove. We have a lot of expectations, so we just want to meet up to them.
I have one more. Talk about Fan Day. Are you excited about that, and what's that day like for you guys as players?
I am. You know, it's a very special day. We get to show the media and the crowd exactly, you know, what we've been working on and maybe how good we're going to be this year. And you know, we get to see a couple fans sign a couple autographs.